Hey Biz, Gamerax. Welcome back to another UHBL guide, I guess. Today we're doing Queen Kichatna. This is part 1. So pitches 1, 2, and 3. And then part 2 will be pitches 4 and 5. And technically 6, though 6 is free. So yeah. 1 is pretty easy. It's not free, but like it's not that hard. I do like to have accessibility settings on and debug box just to help. I don't know. Yeah, this jump's always hard, but it's not, so like it's fine. Boom, boom. It's hard to get that grip. Honestly, the hardest part of the mountain is the purest jumps, though. So like these are not that bad. So that's the hardest jump of the entire pitch, in my opinion. Okay, I'm selling right now. Hold up. Gotta lock in. Alright, I got it this time. You want to go around there. Like around and in for the crumble. Or else you won't grab onto the crumble. Oh, sure. Don't spam jump like that. Or else you lose. Or you don't lose stamina, but you don't gain as much. Stamina is very important in this. Something I did learn about climbing game when playing this is the direction you're facing matters, because you can see the hitbox. Sometimes the hitbox doesn't work, especially if there's like an edge in the way. Like if you're trying to go around a corner, hitbox, it gets a little wacky, but there's not many spots like that where it'll actually matter. And welcome to pitch 2. Pitch 2 is a difficulty spec. It's also a big ice wall. But this first part's easy. You can go with like this much stamina because you gain stamina on these crumbles. Rip that person. You want to face away from the crumble there. Or else, like, there's a chance it'll eat your jump, which is never good. I do have the movement buffs for mobile on right now. So if you're on PC, things might be a tiny bit harder. I don't think it should matter that much, but it does have some effect. Okay, so for this one, I like to go frick. Okay, frick me. Pardon me if I fall a bit, but this is difficult, so. For this, I do like to just go. I like to pre-jump, go left, and pre-jump there. I call it a pre-jump. It's because it boosts. How it works, I think, is that when you jump off of a grab like this, you do get a bit of a movement and jump buff. So if you jump straight back on it, you kind of like stack that buff twice, is my understanding of it. That might be completely wrong, but that's how I think it works. So sometimes you need to do what I call a pre-jump. I don't know the technical term for it, but just to get that buff. I had the quest there the entire time, and sometimes it messes with your movement, so I don't know. I had that there. This part is difficult. Boom, 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 boom. No, frick. If you fall, don't worry. You'll fall down there, and then you can grab onto those crimps down there. If I fall, I'll be able to show it. I'm not planning on falling, but there is always a chance. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I fell. Okay. Yeah, if you fall, it's easy. Just go to this ramp, on the slippery, and you're basically back. Sometimes, I will say, sometimes on those ice, on the slippery stuff, it's mounted against the slope, it does get buggy. This is the buggiest pitch by far, and sometimes, like, you just freaking go down the mountain 100 miles an hour, because you, like, touched it once, which obviously shouldn't be happening, but it does. It's happened to me. Alright, there we go. That's an easy jump. Another reason pre-jumps are a lot of times good is for realignment. Frick, I've never failed that jump before. Realignment, so it'll... Okay, can I climb this, please? It'll, move your climber to, like, the center of the hold, of the grab, rather than where you grabbed on. Because it's kind of hard to notice, but when I grab it on this crimp from the side, I'm on the right of it a bit. Which is good in some circumstances, and is really bad in others. My demonstration there caused me to fall, so no more demonstrations. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I got no clue what these guys are talking about. You do have to be in true. For the badge, you have to be in true climber mode. It's the hardest mode in the game, I know. You have to be in true climber. It doesn't give you the badge on any 7 or above. You could see there a bit that I was on the left of it. And sometimes when you do a pre-jump, see, I'm on the left. And when I'm here, I'm middle. Sometimes when you do a pre-jump, okay, you actually want to be on the right or left of a grab. So sometimes it's good, that misalignment, but okay, these slippery slopes can also be weird, but also other times you just want to be in the middle. I like to wait here to get any tiny bit of stamina that I can, and then you go up, and you're fine. This video shouldn't be that long, because pitch 2 is really the hardest of the 3. Yeah, you gotta wait on these. Just to get as much stamina as possible. And then you just go up this, and you're at pitch 3. So I'll beat this, and then that's the end of part 1. Because I don't think... I mean, I'm obviously going to just record straight after, but just so it's more palatable for viewing. Frick. Boom. Okay. There we go. So, pitch 3 is kind of interesting because it starts off with this ravine section, right? And this jump with the release is a bit hard. You just gotta go more harsh on the corner. But it starts off with this netted ravine section. Yeah, you gotta just go super sharp around the corner. Otherwise, you'll end up on that side and, like, too low to be able to grab on. This hold, you do have to flick left a lot. Like that. You saw how much I turned to get on it. If you don't do that, it's so much harder to grab on. Like there you have to also flick. You don't have to on that one, but it makes it more likely that you grab on. And then that's a grip. That's the first time I've actually not needed to use the grip, so you probably will have to. And now we're pretty much out of the ravine section. into the meat of pitch 3. You want to go low on that so that you don't hit your head on the rock. And now, here's a choose your own adventure. I'm gonna show the intended route first. There's a large chance that I freaking die. Don't call me, 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 don't call me. Whew. Please, please, Marcos, don't, please. Okay. This jump is very difficult. I actually can't do it, but you have to like, you'll hit your head on it, so you gotta go whoop woo. Oh wow, what the frick, I did it. Okay, well, you can do that. That's the first time I've ever done it. Or you can do my way, which is slope climb. If you stay on the edge, you will keep climbing, and then you just jump to this when you feel safe. I find it more consistent. Just as long as you stay on that edge, or near the edge, you should be chilling. Here you don't have to flick. Again, just makes it a tiny bit more consistent. A lot of times I go from the release to this little crevice here. This is a lodge. Though you don't actually have to lodge on that one. It is possible to grab onto the crumble without lodging. But it's good to practice. Because there are lodges that you have to do a lot farther in the mountain. So it's good to know how to do it. This is I'd say the hard part. So yes, you can skip the one that I just skipped. There's a crimp on that icicle. You skip it, just go straight to the crumble. You're fine. Here, you don't really get time to think, or you get just barely enough to think. Okay, that was weird. I ate my jump. That's fine. I get to show off the recovery. So it's just that. Hold on, I'm getting sweaty. Because I don't want to fail. Because we are top of pitch here. I don't have my graphics turned up. Hold up. Wonderful. I just saw the fog below me and I knew. Yeah. Yeah, don't look down. We're 1,300 meters up. You can skip that. The one that I just skipped. That's the one I was talking about, just in case you hadn't realized. We got the crumble, we got another crumble, we got another crumble. I shouldn't be messing this up, but I ate my jump before. It won't do that very often. Here, release there. And here, that's a grip. This is difficult, but if you do the second jump, a lot of times it just recognizes that you're trying to get on the grip. And if it's for some reason doesn't let you on it, your hitbox will still be in the hold, so you should be fine. So just like hold back when you do the 2 jumps. And you want to do the 2 jumps like immediately. This isn't too bad. You want to go around here. Frick. I fell. Okay. What do you mean there's a griefer, brother? Okay. How do you grief in climbing game? You see, there's no one on this mountain because it's hard. But anything for UHBL. Boom, 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 boom. In fact, I'm repeating this for videos. Crazy to me. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. Don't eat my jump, please. Thank you. See, it doesn't happen often. If it does, there's really nothing you can do. I mean, it's just, you got unlucky. if there is a way. I mean, there's the way of, if it jumps constantly eating your jump, you want to face away from the hold. Like with shift lock, face away from the hold when you jump off of it. Like if I was on this one and it's eating my jump, I go this way next time. I like face this way, and I could still go like behind me, but I would just want to face away from it. So that's something. So if that one is really messing you up, just, you can't really face away from it because it's on the bottom of an icicle, so I don't know. Kind of cooked, mate. But I don't know, it doesn't eat my jump often, so you're probably fine. That looks a bit scarier than it is. It's really not that bad. And here we have a mandatory launch. This one, if you don't launch, you will not be able to get on the crumble that I'm about to get on. So you do have to launch there, but it's thankfully not that difficult. That was close. Release, release, grip, hold. Now we're nearing the end of pitch 3. Bang. Want to jump? You might not have to jump. I just jump because it's a lot safer too. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That it's a bit of stamina issues there. Just be going. Also, you can a lot of times see when I pre-jump, so that's very helpful. That one you shouldn't. That one you can. Crumbles give you enough time so that you can jump up once. So if you want to there, you can. It does make it a tiny bit more consistent. It's not that big of a difference. This one also has 2 ways. You can do the normal way of grip it. Or you can try to high jump it. It is possible to high jump it. That's what it did for the majority of my time on the mountain. But if it's not that hard of the other things that I skipped, so like pretty easy. Anyways, that's pitch 4 on the video here, and then started up part 2. Part 2 should come out like the day after this one comes out. So if you're watching it, it's probably out by now. Unless you're watching this on the day of its release. I might even release both today. So yeah, watch for that. Thank you.